Welcome back to our channel. Today we're diving into an important and often misunderstood topic, what it means for a woman to release white, creamy discharge during sex. It's a natural occurrence, but it can bring up questions and sometimes even worries. We're going to explore the physical and emotional aspects of this phenomenon, and more importantly, how it connects to a woman's emotional and psychological health. Before we dive in, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments. Let's get started. What is white creamy discharge? First, let's talk about the physical side. White creamy discharge is something most women experience at some point in their lives. It's important to note that this discharge is typically caused by normal bodily functions. Our bodies naturally produce mucus to keep the vaginal area healthy and hydrated. This discharge can change depending on a woman's hormonal cycle, and it's usually thicker and creamier during certain phases of that cycle. During sex, this discharge can increase due to arousal, as the body prepares for sexual activity. The cervix releases a mixture of mucus and fluids, which is why you might notice this white, creamy discharge. It's perfectly natural, and is a sign that the body is responding appropriately. 2. The psychological connection to sexual health. But beyond the physical, what does this discharge mean on a deeper level? From a psychological perspective, it's important to understand how sexual health and emotional well-being are intricately linked. Carl Jung, the famous psychoanalyst, believed that sexual energy is a part of the unconscious psyche. A woman's body is not only responding physically during sex, but also emotionally. The release of this fluid can symbolize the body's way of expressing vulnerability, intimacy, and emotional connection. For many women, the sexual experience is an intimate encounter with the self. The act of releasing this discharge during sex could also reflect the subconscious need for emotional release. In some cases, this discharge may be connected to a woman's need to trust or feel secure with her partner, revealing deeper emotional truths about their relationship. This is where emotional vulnerability plays a role. If a woman is feeling emotionally connected and safe, this discharge could be more noticeable, as the body's defenses are lowered, allowing a greater flow of arousal and connection. Now let's dive deeper into the emotional side of things. Jessica O'Parr's approach to branding and connection focuses on the importance of authenticity and empathy. This is especially relevant when discussing something as intimate as sexual health. For women, emotions play a huge role in their sexual experiences. Factors like stress, anxiety, and self-esteem can affect how the body responds during sex. If a woman is emotionally drained or stressed, it might affect the amount of discharge. In contrast, when a woman feels emotionally supported, loved, and secure, her body can naturally release more fluids. It's also important to note that how a woman feels about herself during sex, whether she feels empowered, desired, or valued, directly impacts how her body responds. When a woman feels emotionally at ease and comfortable in her environment, her body is more likely to engage in healthy sexual responses. This emotional and physical connection underscores the importance of nurturing both the body and the mind, and creating an environment where women can feel safe, confident, and emotionally fulfilled. It's also crucial for women to be self-aware and understand their bodies. This white, creamy discharge can sometimes be linked to heightened emotional arousal and trust. If a woman is not comfortable or feels unsafe with her partner, the body may react differently, and the discharge may not be as prevalent. Building trust in a relationship is essential, and this trust allows for a more fulfilling sexual experience. Being able to communicate openly with your partner about what feels good, what you need emotionally, and even what makes you feel uncomfortable plays a huge part in creating a healthier and more emotionally connected sexual experience. Remember, women's bodies are incredibly intelligent. When you pay attention to what your body is telling you, you can learn so much about yourself and your emotional needs. Take time to listen to your body, understand what triggers you, and embrace the natural process of emotional and physical connection. While this discharge is typically normal, it's important to recognize when something might be off. If the discharge changes in color, consistency, or odor, it could be a sign of an infection or other health issue. If you notice symptoms like itching, burning, or discomfort, it's important to consult a healthcare provider. Remember, maintaining regular gynecological checkups is key to understanding your body and ensuring everything is in balance. In conclusion, white creamy discharge during sex is a completely natural response, and it's tied not only to your body's physical needs, but also to your emotional well-being. The key takeaway here is the deep connection between your emotions, trust, and sexual health. By understanding this connection, embracing your body's natural processes and fostering an emotionally supportive environment, you can cultivate a healthier, more fulfilling sexual experience. If you found this video helpful, make sure to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Let's keep the conversation going and support one another in understanding our bodies and our emotions more fully. Thank you for watching, and remember, your health, both emotional and physical, is everything.